You're watching Business Access TV.
Business Access.
Business Access. Business Access.
Business Access.
You are watching Business Access TV.
Business Access TV.
Serious about business.
Serious about business.
Massy United Insurance is one of the Caribbean's leading insurance companies. Business Access TV is here to bring you the launch of the company's latest venture in Jamaica, and earlier we caught up with some of the stakeholders involved in this venture. Take a look.
We're very excited to be here in Jamaica. The Jamaican economy, as you know, is doing extremely well. The opportunities here seem to be very positive. The stock market has been doing fantastic. Many years ago, I spent quite a bit of time in Jamaica back in the old FinSac days. So I've seen the hard times here. I've been here when things were tough. I used to work at Barbados Mutual, which became Sagicor, and ended up owning Life of Jamaica and things of that nature. So we've seen the Jamaican economy at a different time. This time we're seeing it, I think, in a whole new light. And we see it as a real opportunity. Massy Group has quite a bit of businesses here. We have the Massy Gas Products, Massy Technologies are here, Massy Distribution. And we saw this as an opportunity to move our insurance division here. And we look forward to, Massy United is like the number 5 or in the top 5 insurers in the Caribbean. And if you really want to be number 1 in the Caribbean, you have to be in Jamaica. And we're here, and we intend to be here for a long time and to participate in the market in a very significant way. Well, competition is a fact of life in the business world. And we've been competing with many different insurers all over the Caribbean. We've been competing at the Massy Group level with all sorts of different companies. So we have, competition are not enemies. Competition are people in the same business as you. So we intend to help and to bring capacity to the market. We're not here to steal business. We're not here to undercut anybody. We're here to do our job and to be part of the market.
So I'm Randy Graham. I'm the CEO of Massy United. And let me start by saying we're very happy to be in lovely Jamaica. I mean, we've been trying to get into Jamaica for a long time, and we're happy to be here. Massy United operates in 19 territories now. Jamaica may be the last one that we go into for a while. And we have these operations set up across the Caribbean. My office is based, the head office is in Barbados, but we have offices, as I said, set up in many of the other territories in which we operate. So our team moves around to make sure that we give everybody, due coverage, and we're looking forward to spending some time in Jamaica. The company is actually about 130 years old. I mean, we are an old insurance company. As United, we are about 40 years old. Started a lot of our work in Barbados. So Barbados, we are a major market player in Barbados. We are part of the Massy Group, so we now become a major market player in Trinidad. So those are probably our 2 biggest territories. We are also a pretty big player in Curacao, and we are a big player in St. Lucia and Antigua. So, I mean, if I had top 5 or 6 countries, those would be our big countries. Since we started to branch out, we haven't really been trying to get more than 10% of the market share in any one territory. So the newer territories, we have smaller market shares in those territories by design. So again, in Jamaica, we're happy to be in Jamaica, but we're probably not going to be looking to be very aggressive to go past a big market share, because that's just our natural strategy now, to have smaller market shares in many territories across the region. We believe that Jamaica is a major and critical part of the Caribbean, and far apart from offering insurance, Massy United also does its part to develop communities in which we operate. We've seen Jamaica go through its ups, its downs. It's on a good path now. Development is occurring in the right way in Jamaica, and we want to come and be a part of that. So we're going to help the community. We're going to do what we can to help the country in any way that we can, and we are excited to get into Jamaica.
My name is Mark Somerville. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Massy United Insurance. I am based in Antigua. but I'm only really there on weekends. That's the beauty of our company. We're a pan-Caribbean company. We very much regard ourselves as a Caribbean company, not a Trinidadian or a Barbadian or a Jamaican company. We're a true Caribbean company. And it's so exciting to be launching in Jamaica tonight. I mean, Jamaica is a big market, an important market, obviously a very important economy in our region. And we could never truly regard ourselves as a regional company without having a material presence here. So it's very exciting for us, and we're absolutely thrilled. Well, I think the Jamaican economy, there's been a lot of changes in recent years, and that obviously the governments have taken some pretty tough medicine, but Jamaica's coming out the other side of all that. So obviously the stock market has been very strong for a period now. Maybe economic growth isn't as high as many would like, but clearly Jamaica's on a very positive path. We already have, as a regional company, some connections in Jamaica. I mean, Massy Group has been here for a long time with other companies, so we already feel at home here. It's a very comfortable move for us. We have many friends here already, so we're really excited, and we're here for the long term, and very much looking forward to it.
We're very excited about this new chapter in our life. We've been waiting for a little while, and it's happening now. And so we are so excited to say hello, Jamaica. We're there. Because we're in 19 territories, we've had experience in dealing with catastrophic claim in 18 other territories. So that's unique to us, as we've gotten the opportunity to deal with different segments of the Caribbean market, of course, in the claim process. And so we have the experience, the expertise, the knowledge to deal with claims anywhere in the world, I'd say. Hurricane Irma in 2017. So Massy United, then we were 18 territories. We were hitting 9 territories, right? So we paid out in excess of 262 million US in claim settlement. But what was phenomenal about it is the fact that we were able to settle 80% of those claims within 3 months. And that's why when I say we're expert at handling claims, that's what I'm talking about. And so if you ask me what we're bringing to Jamaica, that's what we're bringing, that uniqueness, that ability, because of our diverse experience to handle claims in a speedy manner.
As Minister of Finance, I like competition. I want competition in every sector, because competition means that customers get the best prices, they get the best terms. And when customers get the best prices and the best terms in every industry, it means that resources are efficiently allocated. Every saving the consumer gets can be deployed to another area, and that helps the economy. You know, Massy was a big investor in Jamaica many years ago. Anybody who knows their corporate history, Massy is one of the largest companies in the Caribbean region. That they've chosen this time to step up their investment in Jamaica speaks to the fact that, Jamaica is moving in the right direction. All of our variables are aligned, and they can see the opportunity. An insurance company has a disproportionate benefit from economic growth, because economic growth means that persons have more assets that they need to insure. People are buying homes, buying houses, and so forth, and they smell the opportunity. They're smart investors. There's a reason why they are one of the largest companies in the region, and I think them coming to Jamaica and launching operations at this time is an endorsement for Jamaica and for its economy and the economic direction.
Massy United Insurance brings the number of operating companies in Jamaica to 4 and joins Massy Gas Products, Massy Technologies, and Massy Distribution. We have waited long for this occasion. Our last addition to Massy was in 2006, when Massy then called Neal and Massey, acquired the liquefied petroleum gas business of Shell, and Massy Gas Products Jamaica was created. Massy Gas Products Jamaica, known to many of you as GasPro, has over the last 12 years established itself as one of the best performing companies in the Massy Group. So a local company is one of, or maybe the very best performing company in the entire Massy Group. We are indeed proud. In 2018, our revenue was $1.9 billion US. We operate in 12 countries and have over 12,000 team members. While size and scale are important, we are more proud of who we are. We are the Massy Group. We have been around for 9 decades, and each day, day in, day out, we live our values: honesty and integrity, collaboration, responsibility, growth and continuous improvement, and love and care. Simply put, we'll walk away from any business opportunity if we cannot win that opportunity legally and ethically. We are a force for good. And this is what the Massy United Insurance team will bring to the industry and to the country at large. We are just as passionate about our social responsibilities. So as we expand our business opportunities in Jamaica, we want to ensure that the communities in which we operate are enhanced because of the presence of Massy. So we have a number of educational support programs, our scholarship programs, and in last year, the Massy Jamaica team partnered with United Way of Jamaica to create a different environment for a number of basic schools as they began the current academic year. We also believe in the private-public partnerships. And as soon as Minister Tufton's schedule permits, we will launch or we'll participate in the Adopt a Clinic program, and we'll adopt the clinic in Seaview Gardens as the Massy Jamaica team to ensure that the residents of Seaview Gardens and its environs get quality health care in their communities without having to go outside.
Our company, by any measure you choose, is among the top 5 regional property and casualty companies in the Caribbean. And we know, to be number 1, we have to be in Jamaica. You can't be number 1 without being here. And that may be why we're here. For more than 40 years, we have been providing insurance coverage through a combination of branch operations and dedicated agencies across the region. Many organizations and individuals depend on us to protect their assets that they've worked very hard for. In a region plagued by disasters, particularly hurricanes, our diversification is a strength we pride ourselves on being able to provide and on which customers can rely. What you may not know about Massy United is that we have probably been the most tested general insurance company in the Caribbean. Over the years, we have responded to numerous natural catastrophes and are proud of our strong reputation for customer service and responsiveness to our customers when it really matters. Massy United Insurance has maintained strategic relationships over the years with some of the most reputable reinsurers in the world. Our comprehensive reinsurance program with A-rated reinsurers only is a key contributor to our exceptional claims payment history, which continues to distinguish us from our competitors and help us retain market share in key areas. Our strategy for Massy United Insurance in Jamaica, as across the region, is to profitably grow our insurance portfolio in line with our strong underwriting standards by offering superior insurance protection and customer service as a trusted partner. Across the distribution network while maintaining a strong AM Best rating and improving returns on investment. There has been some concern due to our size and reach that Massy United would seek to gain market share here in Jamaica with low premiums. That is not our strategy. As we begin to write business in this market, we will continue to offer premium rates in line with the quality security that we provide to our clients. This company also shares the group's commitment to be a force for good. We have not only focused on providing excellent general insurance coverage, but as responsible corporate citizens, we are also robust in our support of our communities. We will therefore remain committed to improving social cohesion within the territories in which we operate, including Jamaica.
We have the longest stretch of quarterly economic growth since we started measuring growth on a quarterly basis, 15 consecutive quarters. We have inflation that has been low and stable for 4 years. We have debt at the lowest level in 2 decades. We have employment at the highest level ever in our history. Our credit rating is the highest in 10 years. Credit growth is at a 6-year high. Should I go on? The best time economically in Jamaica's history. And when an organization like the Neela Massey Group that has opportunity to invest anywhere they want, you heard him, they're in over 19 markets. They can go north, they can go south, they can go east, they can go west. And they choose to set up operation in the insurance business, which is a business that takes on risk. This is not a shop. This is a business they're coming to Jamaica to take risk, insurance risk. It tells you that they, like us, smell opportunity. And it is my job to welcome them to Jamaica. Please give them a round of applause. Now, on the topic of insurance, financial services in general, the key component that we introduced to be effective April 1st is going to make financial services much more competitive in Jamaica, because the cost of switching is going to disappear. So if interest rate reductions are not passed through to the customer has the opportunity to change institutions, because the cost of doing so has been, what word should I use? Not reduced is too gentle a word. Has been demolished, has been eroded, because those costs were significantly costs imposed by the government. Now this is important, and the entry of United Insurance to Jamaica is important in the same vein, that competition is good for Jamaica. We want a Jamaica where there is competition. We want competition in every sector. Massy United is in the business of insurance, and in general insurance, all kinds of liabilities, marine liability, cargo liability, aviation liability. I think I'm doing a sell job for them. And of course, insuring property against fire and flood and natural disaster. Again, they have chosen the best possible time to come, because they're coming at a time when the housing starts in Jamaica are at record levels. Just to use NHT statistics. Yeah, please go ahead. That's not something to kid around with. NHT, which is a public sector provider of housing and housing solutions, is programmed to do 8,640 housing starts in the upcoming financial year. not just to dimension it so you understand the significance of that. In the 4 years, 2012, 2013, 14, and 15 combined, it was 6,000 and change. So when you're talking about doing 8,000 in 1 year, that is the degree of acceleration that is underway. And similar things are happening in the private sector. So the opportunity for companies like Massy United is that with the housing stock being increased and the supply of housing being increased and the ability of persons to afford housing being increased by virtue of the fact that the transaction taxes that were once associated with owning a home, it is going to be massive opportunity for everybody connected with that industry. It's easy to underestimate the aspirations of the Jamaican people. And that's a mistake that as minister, I am not going to make. The Jamaican people, we have more people employed today than ever before. We have 1.2 million MASH, 1.25 million or thereabouts. Every single one of those employed persons want to buy their own home at some point. Whether they are a janitor, or they're a security guard, whether they're a painter or a carpenter, a mason or an ancillary worker, or a police officer, a nurse, or a teacher, they want to own their own home. For far too long, we have put artificial barriers in front of people in the form of high transaction taxes. And by reducing those, we bring that possibility home to the Jamaican people like never before, which creates opportunity for everyone, including those who are in the insurance business.
What's your thoughts on this new company coming into the Jamaican insurance market?
We welcome it. There are only 9 players as we have it now. So we welcome the new addition. We are happy to have the competition. The thing with Jamaica is that we have too many monopolies, I think. And I feel that the clients will be happy for an opportunity to have more of an option of where they can go. Whether it's through a broker or through it's direct with the company, it's always a good thing.
Massy, we've been hearing about it for a long time. We've been anticipating them coming to Jamaica, and we're very excited at Billy Craig to welcome them to the insurance group, and we're happy to have them as a partner. Since they've actually started, which they started early in January, Billy Craig has already started doing business with them, and our clients are excited to have them as well.
What are some of the new things they probably bring to the table that was not in the Jamaican market that you think is exciting for consumers?
Well, each company has their own way of doing business, and Massy brings their way of doing business as well. The people they have are incredible. Winsome has been a partner for us from before, and having her as a Massy team member, I think is a perfect choice.
How do you think consumers are reacting so far with this new company in the market?
Interested to ask that question. When they came to Jamaica, one of our largest customers in Montego Bay, they actually came and visited with them, did a site visit. The head of Massy came down here, Winsome was with him, and the client had a wonderful interaction. So I would say that they're primed to do business in Jamaica.
I do believe that it's a great move by Massy coming into Jamaica. What it does, it kind of creates competition for the market that we have and will allow us to actually get better rates.
How do you think consumers will feel about this new company coming into the market?
Well, I think consumers are going to always want new options and look at new options. I think options are always good for consumers. And I think, as the minister said as well, more options, more possibilities, and more improvement. The Jamaican market is quite competitive. It's a very sophisticated market, and I think we can only participate and improve the market.
Thank you so much.
Well, I think competition is always good. The client is the one who gets the benefit of the competition. But separate and apart from that, we work together as an industry and we try to solve industry problems. So it's always good to have another company entering the market so that the consumer can win.
So you would have heard from a fulsome lineup here at the launch of Massy United Insurance's operations here in Jamaica. Thanks for watching BATV's coverage of this launch. I'm Javon Keys for Business Access TV, serious about business.